fo yela jabiro fo niye kangoji utumwata sine nyininka.
This is to prevent overlap in our speeches
munyine pural la diamulu kana sele nyokan
and also allow easy interpretation.
satara kana sor la lu fanalu sia kana sorno asono yata nyami.
I just want to remind you that there is no need to rush.
Akabe hakilo bulandla ko hawja kutije.
So please take your time
Isila wato ta doman
and explain to the Commission everything that happened to you
isafo komisongo ye ko be men ketela ija sata.
so that we can all understand the circumstances that you found yourself under.
Burumbe sa fahamu ye fanje kolu menu kono men ketela aselong.
If at any point
Ni watina ta soto
you would like me to repeat my question,
ay nyininka kumala ima fahamu wala ilafta ay sayakan
or you would like to seek further clarification
wala ilafta ay kumonyi mboye nyoto
on any point,
wati o wati
please do not hesitate to say so.
kana minin isa nyininka doron kana sika.
If you would also like a break at any point,
Ni tata han fo futata tembeto ilafte dahala domanding
just let us know.
isa ko indimma.
We're going to be addressing a few topics today.
Mbe fanna lumenu mala dia mo kono bi
We will look into your personal background so that we know who you are as a person.
Follow mbete fongola kibaro le mala jumale mu iteti.
We will look at events that happened after the 1994 military takeover.
Mbe kolu jube la 1994 sojar kudeta ko la mbe ofana njibe la.
Your experience during the events of the 1996 UDP presidential campaign nationwide tour.
1996 UDP campaign menke banko ka otumo president carte fayo binala yekolu menu je okono.
We will also look at the events that happened in 2016.
Mbe kolu fana lu jube la menu keta 2016 sango kono.
After the death of Solo Sandeng.
Solo Sandeng na saya kola.
Your subsequent detention and trial.
Ina ate muta wato menke kitindi.
And the human rights violations you suffered as a result.
Ani hadamaya nyantolu menu tinya itela karola bata melle kan.
We will then finally look at what impact those violations have had on your life.
Ntina jube wo mantora jawlu menu ya kela wonata mune sabu ima ila baluoto ila hadamayato.
In terms of your health.
Ila jata kende ala karola.
And the lives of your family and loved ones.
Ani ila dimbaya ala karola ni kanunte kotengolu.
I hope you have clearly understood everything that I have said.
Malon fayala kumobe fahamula membe foyeteng.
I understand.
Are you ready to proceed with your testimony?
Ako sayi iparetele purke la sedeyaro damu tabang.
Yes.
Please give us your full names.
Sayito kang itoni kontongo ya fonyeng.
My name is Jukuna.
And what is
Susso.
Where do you live?
Akoebe siri ming.
I'm resident at Willinkama.
Where is Willinkama found?
Ako Willinkama be minto mafanne.
It's around Brufut. If you're going to Brufut, you get to Willinkama.
When and where were you born?
Ako iwulu ta minto le anin sanjuma.
I was born in Dipakunda.
Do you know your date of birth?
Foya ila wululu ngolone bang.
I don't know my date of birth, but I know how old I am.
Please tell us how old you are.
Yes, anji jelle soto.
55 years.
What is your occupation?
Ila do ko mumuneti.
I was working at the hotel school.
Do you remember when you were working at the hotel school?
Foya kilo bakane yedu ko ka hotel school wato meng.
No, I cannot recall that.
Can you situate the time you were working at the hotel school with any major event at that time so that we can have an indication as to what time you were working there?
Ako foy si mira aning ibedo ko la je wato meng. Aning kolu menu benta banko kan ka foko nyin sankari nyin kukar leketa wayatara lembedo ko la je pour kata man sero li jibe ro.
They couldn't have found me working there.
I beg your pardon?
They couldn't have found me working there.
That is in 1994.
Well, 1994 sangoti. Sojaro li banko ta sangomeng.
Yes.
And do you remember how long before that you had started working at the hotel school?
Ako foy say hakilo sa mutano yesanji jelle ke do ko la hotel school janning wo kudeta be kala.
Metal domandi. Abina sanji kilon sila.
Well, it took some time, almost up to a year.
And what were you doing at the hotel school?
E kam mun do ko la ken hotel school.
Dem kilinal tunu.
I was a cleaner then.
Was the hotel school under any particular ministry or government department?
Akotu hotel school abe mansakunda la bunda jumale koto.
Tourism.
Under the tourism.
It was under the Ministry of Tourism, is that correct?
Akofabe tourism la koto no wotumo.
Tourism lokoto.
It was under tourism.
And how long did you work there?
Yesanji jelle ke je do ko la.
Anin to fono la bari kabin kudeta keta.
I cannot say that, but after the coup d'etat,
Amam menga do ko bula.
not long after, I left the work
Katu ibele sono sita.
because
Kudeta keta ele sono keta.
There was an election after the coup d'etat,
Yo campagne mo mbeke ka watu me
and there was campaigning at the time.
do ko bula watu le.
That was when I left the work.
Can you tell us under what circumstances you left the work?
Foy sa fono ni dalilo me ya sabu ye do ko bula bang.
Nga problem mo soro bula nga do ko bula.
I had a problem. That was why I left work.
So muso do le bije hotel school.
There was one woman there at the hotel school.
Atabe PRC ntebe UDP.
She was a member of the APRC, and I was a member of the UDP.
Ngata do ko wala nteka fitaro ka tabe ko bala ko tabirol.
We used to go to work. I used to do the cleaning, and she worked at the kitchen.
Atabe ko ba ko na je.
She worked at the kitchen.
Ninga fitaro ke aka mbatandi baki.
While I'm doing my cleaning, she used to disturb me a lot.
Barata be APRC ntebe UDP ka APRC ka fenko fon ka bala.
Because she was in the APRC and I was in the UDP, so she used to dress in APRC colors.
Oto ko mbatunga do ko bula.
So I said, well, let me leave the work.
Mbota je ndata office.
I left there and went to the office
Minister of Tourism.
at the Ministry of Tourism.
Mvurata je
I got there.
ko nada na sarali kam na jola kam.
I told them that I came to pick up my salary
Pe masaya.
from the paymaster.
Aw iponya ko diara barata ko ha ki be ngale kanto ko nyiwo kaywo abe campagne la mala ko do nyasot.
They said, yes, this one is on the campaign and therefore she does not have time for even our money.
Ngo mbata do ko bula.
I said, let me leave this work.
Kadu sojaro le marloke.
Because the soldiers were in government
Ntebe usen le ya.
and I was with Usenu,
Ngana na mbedo ko le nana ina be torob ina torobul.
and if I should continue working, they may come and trouble me.
Ngado ko bula.
So I left the work.
Ngale taro safi ko ngam fonyo.
I wrote a letter and resigned.
And those were the circumstances under which you left your job at the hotel school?
Ako lemu quality ke kol keta nyamen han foy do ko bula hotel school.
Ah wala na do ko bula.
Yes, that was the reason why I left work.
In July 1994, where were you living?
Ako July karo 1994 wayatra ibe siri min dole.
Pipeline usen la korda.
I was in Pipeline at lawyer Usenu Dabo's compound.
Can you tell us who is lawyer Usainu Dabo?
Afanya njumalum lawyer Usainu Daboti.
Usen Dabo wala mu UDP la party leader ti.
Lawyer Usenu Dabo is the leader of the UDP party.
Can you tell us how you came to live at his compound?
Afanya aketa nyadi le hanfo inata si ala korda kono.
Ndel mu Usenu mama nyol Usenu mama jalo lo mun telti.
Usenu's grandparents, we are their praise singers.
Menkata Bakar Dabo ti.
Who was Bakari Dabo?
Wala mu Usenu mama ti wala yas nandi ndeta si Usenu la korda kono.
He was Usenu's grandfather, and that was he was the cause why I came and stayed with Usenu.
Wala tarante mama sabata.
He went and took 3 of my grandparents.
Ila jalo le beti.
They are the praise singers of the Dabo family.
Jalo kundabe mu Usenu nyol la jalo leti.
The whole lot of our family, our praise singer family, praise singers to Dabo, to Useinu's family. But these are the 3 people he picked and said they are going to live in his compound.
menkara Bamba Susso
who was Bamba Susso, Numukunda, Malandi.
We all not Bansang.
They brought them to Bansang.
Korda kuntu adila.
They were given a compound in Bansang and said they will not stay in the compound there. They are going to bring them into his own compound. And the place called Sambatako. There is a piece of land which belongs to him there. He also gave them a compound there too. This is how we became to stay. This is how we came to stay with Usainu.
So in short, Madam Susso, your family are the griots of the family of Usainu Dabo. Is that correct? Amunta ka suti andi dorong amunta atilmu Usainu Dabo la almui la jalo leti.
Antel mula jalo leti.
Yes.
Nata mai nata bitamala.
Yes, we are their griots.
Ntanya Usainu yankole fali.
And I am telling you how I got to live at Usainu's compound. He came and May came and picked me from our house.
It's okay, Madam Susso. Susso, I don't want to interrupt you, but all we wanted to know is just the circumstances surrounding how you came to live at Usainu. Let's just move on now.
Silang bitung alaftalo na drong alning Usainu nyule nyo soto nyaming way woto sene yatale.
Baraka.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You mentioned that in 1994 you were actually living at his house. Is that correct?
Akoy nyum foko 1994 wayatra lebe Usainu la suokono.
Yes, I was in Usainu's compound.
After the military takeover in July 1994, did anything significant happen whilst you were living at Usainu Dabo's residence?
Akubirin sojaro le bankota 1994 July karokono. Fokukuma nata sotole ba mem keta utumwebe Usainu la suokono.
Yes, something significant happened.
Kindly start by telling us where Usainu Dabo actually resides.
Afanyang Usainu Dabo be sirim mintole.
Pipeline.
At Pipeline.
Please proceed and tell us what actually happened after the July 1994 military takeover whilst you were living there.
Saying tenten ya fanye muneketa July karo 1994 sojaro le bankota tu momenna. Wakola munenatake.
When the soldiers took over government, which was on a Friday, on the Saturday they came to Usainu's place. I was cooking breakfast. Jalika came rushing in. Said to me, Jukuna, the soldiers have arrived. The children ran and got into the house. They came into the house. I said to Jalika, Bismillah. I left cooking breakfast. I stood inside the parlor. Soldiers all packed inside the parlor. 3 pickups. Gamsel pickups.
Gambia is la pickup.
Gambia?
Airways.
Gambia is la pickup.
And a pickup belonging to Gambia Airways. The 3rd pickup, I don't know where it came from, but they were 3 pickups. All of them alighted and came inside the house. They filled the whole house with soldiers. After they filled the whole house with soldiers, they asked where Usainu was. I told them I did not see Usainu. They asked me, since yesterday you have not set eyes on Usainu? I said, well, I have not seen Usainu. I said, because there was a coup d'etat yesterday, and all telephone lines were cut off, and Usainu is not here. They said, you are not speaking the truth. I told them, Usainu's wife is not here. Usainu's wife was mine. And they said I was not speaking the truth. I said to them, well, the key is here. Go inside and check. They said, okay. They said, they told me if Usainu returns, that he should go and answer at State House. But that if he fails to come, whatever he sees, that would be it. I said, fine.
Can I just interrupt you here, Madam Susso? Can you remember this precise date of this event?
The takeover happened on Friday. They came to the compound on Saturday in the morning.
You mentioned a particular Jalika. Who is this?
Jalika mento for Jumale Moti. She's a cousin to Usainu.
And at the time that these soldiers came to the house, you were there with Jalika and who else?
Wato menyi sojarol binaje inin Jalika lebe suokono je aninjuma. Plus Usainu's siblings and some other children who were entrusted to Usainu.
And how old were these children?
I cannot give their ages.
Were they very small children or older children?
Some were small children, some were a little bit grown up.
You also mentioned that soldiers came into the house. How did you know that they were soldiers? They were
in uniform.
What kind of uniform were they wearing?
Soldiers' uniforms as they used to wear.
Can you give any further description?
Well, I cannot give out the colors. It might be black or blue.
But you remember the uniform as being the uniform of the soldiers?
Yes, that's
apart from wearing uniforms, how else were they dressed?
They were putting on masks. They put webs around their faces and they tied it. They came and stood inside the room.
Were they armed?
They came with guns.
And at this point, where was Usainu Dabo?
He was in Kanifing with his wife.
Thank you very much, Madam Witness. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for now because we're eating into the lunch break. But when we come back, we will continue from where we stopped off. Thank you very much.
Madam Susso, afelentin dunta konto wato kono barabitum mbedan na janne follow hanfo ning da habotala insitente ngakululo da men satawoto.
Mr. Chairman, it's time for the lunch break. We'll stop here and then continue afterwards.
Thank you very much, Chairman Council, and thank you very much, Madam Susso. We will take a 1 hour break or 1 hour and 5 minutes and come back at 2:45. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Chairman ko numbara Madam Susso ako loya fana ya numbara mbita de konton da hala ni fonga murunna.
noo lañ def ñoo ñëw ak yéen rek Skincare Plus nara jàkkaarloog yéen waxtaan ak yéen tuuti rek si suñu tube suñu baax emuñ rek ci ay diw waaye comme ni ngeen ko xamee rek dañoo yëngu ci ay tube te yënguwuñ nag si just any tube suñ tube bu nekk 5-star jesna la 5-star jesna mooy jesna bi gën a pire moom la ñoo tube palmaan bi gën a fort moom la ñoo liggéeyee ñun rek si tube dara du doy day des not only dañoo tube but bu la neexee ñu tuubal la ba pare nag ñawal la we're not all about skin. We are skin, care, and the plus does come in so many different ways.
diwli lanni maaro lanni
fop lanni
awa joni mi anda honno gerdeten e ngal ɗo sabu e ngal ɗo Ibrahima jonnal taw joni mi anda se yahay kapitiki ñawloɗen ha humpodire e makko est ce que on noon e warude
waɗen noon awa ene koye Ibrahima ma kon to woni
mo Amérique
ko Amérique a woni kadi humpitaki fiɓe musidɓe men baluwo
baluwo
ɓe andanɗa kala ko wawɗa wonde e aduna o si a rewi e juuɗe maɓɓe a jonnay ɗo dépassement o Gambia hara no weeɓi a yahata kadi taw ko mbuɗi ɗi no ƴawi walla no jippi ɓe haalantama ko kala ko falɗa ko sengo ñamete ili nebba maaro basalle pomme de terre kala ko rewi ɗon a hendoto hara no weeɓi kadi wona ɗum ɗon tu ɓe jonnira e mobile phone siko ɗum kadi laptop kala ko wayrode ɗiɓe hay kasbawa ɓe wawma jonnude kadi sa fala humpitade ko weeɓi ƴettu Google account ma joni data ton waɗa download app maɓɓe on ayiyay kala ko humpima e maɓɓe ton ɓe weeɓiyama
ka wonɗa wo e aduna on
kala ko wawɗa
a jonnanayi wonɗo ka leydi men Gambia ɗo dépense
hara no weeɓi hama si ɗum non fof no neeɓi immoɗen joni mi ɗowtama ka place maɓɓe jan
waɗen joni
yiya heeɓa ko falaɗa
waɗen kisam